What is goody in the hoodie, my brothers and mothers? Real quick. We've got a few things to do today. Number one, we have to go get a donation. I'm gonna go ahead and get that done immediately. Actually, I'm gonna probably head that way soon. I just finished brushing my teeth, washing my face. I'm about to make a protein shake, I guess, and yeah, drink this on the way there. Go ahead and eat me like a row of crackers that I bought, and yeah, head out for the day. That way, I don't have to really worry about eating after the fact, because that is a huge problem after I donate. I'm like super hungry, but I mean, they do tell you to eat before you get there, so I mean, whatever. You see how big this damn scoop is, bro? That's crazy. But that's equivalent to 2 of my normal scoops, so yeah. It seemed like I won't be able to go too early because I do have to take my sister somewhere, but as after that, I mean, I'm free to go. The sooner I go, the better, but it seemed like I'm gonna have to go maybe at like 8 or so. What time? She said 9:30, so okay. So about 10 o'clock is when I'll be able to go to the pharmacy. So we'll have to get that done. But I want to go ahead and knock out my video for today. What have I been doing for the past few days? I did say nothing really much. It's just been a bunch of like sitting in limbo right now while I'm waiting on stuff to happen. But two small updates. One, my DS just got pushed to Ohio, so it is now in our state because it was Japanese coming from Osaka. Funny enough, that's where I'm going. But yeah, so it is now in my country. What else? Oh, YouTube. I've been getting so many comments on YouTube. It's insane now. I'm getting about 3 comments per video, which is very high compared to what I used to be getting. The likes are still kind of low. The views are average, but I mean, it's steady. My analytics literally looks like that, but it's increasing. So hey, something super great, which I'm going to imply in this new video is, if you guys remember way back when I made my concept video, I think it was last week or the week before, the video got copyrighted, and I didn't make any more videos with audio in it or music in it as background because I thought they were all going to get copyright. Well, the day that I got copyrighted, I went ahead and appealed it because it was YouTube's non-copyright audio. So I was like, why is it getting copyright? So I appealed it, and it was just released today that it was now free. So I am now able to use that sound in all my videos. So that is perfect. That allows me to have some background music instead of just yapping myself in a deer quiet. That way I can have a higher retention, because what I did notice from that new concept video was I only had, I think, 2 views, but it was 3 minutes average watch time, which is pretty high compared to what I usually get, which is like 30 seconds or something like that. For some of my videos I get more, some of my videos I get less, but 3 minutes average is a little bit higher than what I'm usually getting. So that is great, wonderful, and dandy. Like I said, we will be adding music, which goes back to my original concept of adding music, plus now having the sped up video. The sped up video, what I have noticed is I am getting a little bit more average view time, but I think it's only increased by like 30 seconds, which is huge, which is great as of right now. But I mean, I'm not getting as many clicks on my videos, I'm getting a lot of clicks on my shorts. So it's one of those kind of things I'm like, I feel like it only takes one video to blow up for me to have like pretty damn good like margins on that. So I'm really just uploading in volume as, like I said, I'm trying to get 1% better, or so as I'm trying to get 1% better, I'm making sure that I tweak a little thing every here and there, and now we can go back to tweaking the audio. For my short videos, what have I discovered? I discovered that all of my platforms are now consistent with the multiple hundreds. We're hitting 100 minimum and above that, which is pretty average for most people. But I mean, that's a great step up from where I was coming from, where it was only 100, like, was my cap. So it seems like we kind of broke through that, and I'm just gonna keep consistently posting. There's a few things I need to like try to cover. I want to see if like more controversial topics gets viral, or like if funnier content goes viral, or what. I want to be a more funny kind of creator, and I'm gonna stick to that. But I want to see like if every once in a while I throw something controversial in there, how will they react with my fan base or the people that rock with my videos? You know what I mean? On TikTok, I think I've gained about 4 followers within the last week. On YouTube, I don't know. I'd have to see how many subscribers I've gotten. But on Instagram is where I've had the most success with followers, which is I've gained about 50 of them within the last 2 weeks, which is great. But you also have to chalk that up to me doing the kind of follow for follow method on Instagram. So it's not genuine like followers that just, I mean, some of them are, but I'm getting some decent likes too. So Instagram's kind of in the middle. TikTok is like on the high end of views, and YouTube is on the high end of interactions, if that makes sense. So we've got followers in the middle, which is Instagram, views on TikTok, and then interactions on YouTube, which I wish I could swap the TikTok and the YouTube around, because interactions actually boost the algorithm of TikTok, and it seems like views boost the algorithm of YouTube, so long-term views. The only difference is YouTube, I know, is not going to be great for long-term content as of right now, until I start getting more of the professional grade stuff going in. But the thing is, I know there's a niche, and I know there's an audience for the kind of content that I make. It's just a matter of if I can get to them. And the thing is, I've started getting to them with like jokey videos on my shorts, but the thing is, I need to find a way to get those people from shorts into my videos without linking them, because the shorts that I post are nothing similar to the videos and long form I post. I mean, they kind of are, they're yap sessions, but they're like short, funny yap sessions compared to the longer, more informative yap sessions. So I need to find a way to get those people from here to there, or maybe just keep them there and have 2 different separate audiences and kind of combine them at some place further down, which will probably be like my vlog style content, where I'll be able to vlog the content, make them into shorts, post them there, and then move them back. So that's once I get an audience though. So we got to keep working on that. Once again, consistency has seemed to be key. As long as I stay consistent, I feel like I'll be all right. So I'm not really too worried about that, honestly. What else was there that I had to tell you guys about? I think that's pretty much it. Credit card statement posted. I need to go ahead and check that. I did just wake up not so long ago. It is 8 a.m. just now. I woke up at like 7:15 a.m. Really a little earlier than that, but anyway. So there's a few things I want to do when I get home, which is my ankle is now feeling slightly better. I do want to go bike if I can, get some cardio in, because I have been bedbound for 2 days and I don't like that. I need to list some more items on Depop. There has been like one item that I'll list every like 3 days or something like that, which isn't consistent. My main problem is I didn't have a studio area to post pictures, but my closet is literally a studio. It's like barren wasteland on the floor, and it's just a bright light on the top. So, I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. So I need to go ahead and go in there and just start doing what I got to do. But the problem about that is the light in there is so harsh. Or it's not harsh, it's so warm. It's a I think 9,000 light, so it's very it's very what's the word for it? Warm. So it can tamper with the oh my god. Yeah, it can really tamper with the color of the shirt or the clothing piece I'm gonna put, the garment, I guess. But as for sales, I made that one sale this week and I haven't made anything else. Okay. So other than that, I mean, that's all. I'm not gonna lie, I'm trying to look around see if I find anything. I think that's it. What are my plans when I get this DS though, is my thing. I think what I might go ahead and do is, because I need to make some form of content with it without, because the only kind of content I can think of is like how to mod your DS. But the thing is, I don't want to do that and then get like sued or something. Like, I don't want that happening, because Nintendo is hardcore about this. It's like Disney. Like, you're not touching their products and posting a video and think you're getting away with it. I'm more scared of them than the IRS, I'll be real with you. But I'm trying to think, how could I post a video that's like entertaining and use the DS for videos? I think I might go ahead and post a video of how to mod your PC or mod your DS. I'm tweaking. The thing is, I don't have a laptop, so I think I'm gonna have to try to mod it off my iPhone, which I think would make a lot of views if I was like, how to mod your DS with your iPhone. But the thing about that is, I need a separate camera because I don't have another camera with me. So how am I gonna do that? I don't know. And the one camera that I was gonna go buy, they didn't fall through, so I'm not sure. And I don't have the expellable funds to kind of just say, okay, let's go buy a camera. It's a little too expensive right now, I'll be real with you. I'm not about to spend $300 on a camera. But I could though. Low-key, that's an investment. Nah, I'll wait. What else? I had something I was about to talk about after the camera, dude, and I done forgot. Oh, the credit cards. For my Navy Federal card, like I said, the statement has now posted, which is great. I need to go ahead and check how my credit was affected. It should, at minimum, bring my account up about 10 points. That's if the utilization wasn't too high yesterday, I can't remember. But there was some pending balances and stuff. I'm not knowing if it hit it in time or not. But I have 4 days before the next card gets done, so what I'm going to do today is do a cash withdrawal off of my Navy Federal account credit card and go ahead and push that towards my Capital One. And by the time that posts, we should be straight. And it should bring the balance of my Capital One card down decently, at least 50%. Let's think. Let's say I do 100 off my Navy Fed, and then let's say I do 100 today. That's 200. We're pushing that. It's not 50%, but it'll be about 60% lower, which is, from what I had it at, it should boost something a little bit. Not a whole lot, because it's not low utilization yet, but it should boost it. That just means my Navy Federal card will have a balance on it now, or be maxed out, which I don't really have a problem with too much, just because I'm trying to build my credit around the board, and it's not just one specific card. But until it gets posted, it shouldn't really be a problem. I do have to do that though. Should I not worry about my Capital One card? Okay, so I do have a minimum payment on my Amex card that I have to pay, right? Of like 100 and something like that. I could go ahead and do that. I'll be real. Yeah. It's better to keep me out of the red than it is to keep me in the green, you know what I mean? Or to get me in the yellow, I mean. So we're gonna probably go ahead and do that instead. That way we can clear it. Or I can just go ahead and pay off now. We're gonna go ahead and pay off the Amex, get that done with. Yeah, go ahead and pay off the Amex, get it out of that little zone that it's in right now, before that puts a derogatory mark on my account, and then whatever is left, I can move into my Capital One card. We'll do it like that. It won't boost my credit as much as I wanted to, but it will raise it slightly. So we're probably gonna go ahead and put like 200 into the Amex. The Navy Federal card itself probably has about 150. I'm probably gonna make about 100 today. So that puts me at 250, 200 there, 50 on the cap. Well, in that case, I might as well not bother with the cap. I already made minimum payments this month. So we can go ahead and just keep that 50 in the card or in the debit account. That way, because there's a bill that, remember, I said I had a 240 bill that was due on the 20th of this month. We might as well start saving up for that one and rent now, so we can start getting that ready to go. That way, by the time it comes by, we're already set and already prepared. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. Matter of fact, let me write that down so I don't forget it, because you guys know how I be getting. I don't even have any paper. All right. Where's my paper? Okay, I guess we're not writing it. Actually, yeah, no, I can't do it on my arm. Damn, we're going to do it on my kneecap. All right, so what was it again? So we do pay Amex. Pay Amex off. Parentheses, min. What else? Maybe put the rest of liquid money. So put the rest of liquid in checking or saving for loan. And so put the rest in checking and saving for loan and rinse. Start building up on that to prepare. Type shit. All right, so Capital One should be in the green. That will put Amex in the green, and that'll move Navy Fed to the red. But I'll have until next month for that, which it's only going to be a minimum payment, which technically is not even in the red. It'll be lower than like $20. So I mean, okay. And with that, once I pay off those bills, I can go ahead and start working towards, yeah. But the thing is, for when the 3DS comes here, right? I do need a case and a hard drive and an SD card. So there's gonna be a few things I need. It'll be about 70 to 80 bucks. Maybe I'll have to hold off on anything that's like non-necessity, like immediate. So like stylus and like screen protectors and stuff like that, I don't need all that. The charger, I believe I have one, an old charger that I used to have in my box. I'm gonna have to go look for that. So I won't need that either. So that'll run me about 20 bucks, it's not bad. The one thing that I've noticed about doing this whole challenge thing of having no job and having to like think of where your money's gonna come from, the biggest part of it is budgeting, bro. Holy hell. Everything else is pretty simple and not that hard at all, but like the only difficult part is budgeting. You actually have to like watch where your money's going. To be fair, I could be more financially set ahead if I were to have not bought this DS. But the thing about the DS is I'm kind of thinking of it as like any other console, where once I modify it and keep it in mint condition, I can sell it for way more, and the value only raises over time. And it's also a game that I would enjoy playing. So I mean, it's multiple investments at the same time. Is it the smartest investment? Maybe not. But at the same time, kinda, because I've been seeing the value of these things go from like 100 to 200, 300. So if I hold it, let's say 2 years, a year, I bought it for about 240. I could probably sell it for about 480. And it's modified, so. And I'll have all the save data and stuff on there, so yeah, maybe. I'm pretty sure I can sell it for pretty high. And Pokemon kids are always going to want a 3DS, let's be real. As a Pokemon kid myself, you're always going to want a 3DS. I didn't think of one for years, but yeah. Matter of fact, I actually already have a listing listed of the Japanese DS that I'm getting. So it's already listed up on Facebook, I believe. Yeah, it's listing on Facebook right now for about $420, if I'm not mistaken. And once that, holy hell, this is strong. But once that goes ahead and sells, then I mean, I'm just going to get rid of it. I don't have a problem with that. I never really had a problem with just ditching something after it gets sold. So if I can make profit on it, I don't mind. It got to go regardless, though. But other than that, that is everything for today. Just had to make that quick little video and get all that stuff out of the way. There are no immediate tasks for me to do. I know I've been saying for the past like 3 days, I'm gonna go ahead and start studying. I'm not studying shit right now, I'll be real, bro. You guys know how I feel about studying anything. And I'm really hoping these AirPods are so good that I won't even need to study. But I mean, I still will have to, sadly enough. But like I said, that's everything. I will check you guys in tomorrow's video. Hopefully I can go ahead and post all the content I need today, and also go ahead and add the audio to this video, the music to this video, without having any problems, hopefully. But we'll have to see. So I'll see you guys later. Peace.